Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happy watching. This is Risco Tokyo coming at you with some more Binding to Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Fuck. Rep. It's Rep. It's not Afterbirth Plus. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I thought that that was going to be the thing, because it's not. Clearly, it's not. Let me get to the gotta be the mod view of the swords of the mods, because I am technically a mod. You know how it goes. I didn't have, like, I don't got any plants, so we're just gonna do we're gonna fuck around, and we're gonna find out through fucking around. Oh my god, look at that win streak. That is not a win streak, it is in fact a loss streak. Oh, you know what, we're gonna turn it around. We're going to turn the beat around. My controller, unfortunately, has been starting... Oh, fuck yes. Starting the downward plunge. You may notice that I start to move, like, very slowly sometimes, when it would seem that I should be moving more quickly. And that is because the controller is starting to suck. I hate that for us, but it is life. Oh fudge. Oh, I don't want to fight the Haunt. First thing, this sucks. You suck. Go away. At least it's not regular Haunt or pink Haunt. Cause both of those blow. Cause I dodge laser beams poorly. I dodge everything poorly, let's be honest. Fine. Os! Alice, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope life is being gentle with you. I know that it hasn't been supremely as of late, what with the politics and the apartment, but I hope that things are coming together a little bit. Oh shit, credit card. Love it. And the chaser. Right. You know, no, can't forget the chaser. Os! Arachno! How you doing? It's rare to see you, but I love it. I hate that you got the chaser going on. That's like really gross energy. I kind of feel like the world needs to just fuck off with you for a little bit, Alice. Oh, come on. They're not gonna let me reroll into, like, anything? That is the curse of the Eternal D6. It is kind of poop. I mean, oh shit. It's a golden trinket. That means we get double the effect out of it. Which means if I don't bother with trying to reroll stuff anymore, then we get some significant gains off of this trinket. And I could use significant gains. You know that I am oh shit, okay, chill out. I'm very invested in the gun show. I have no gun show. I should work on that. It would be exciting. But it's not going to happen because that would require regular activity and exercise, neither of which I do. Doing alright, just getting a bit of personal time before I have to go to peep. Go to sleep. Okay. In preparation for work tonight. Oh, you've got night shifts. I hate that. You should not be cursed with night shifts. No one should be cursed with night shifts. But hopefully the work is going well for you. I know that can be a bit stress. Rather that you did not have the stress. And I'm glad that you're doing alright. I think that should be front-ended. Is there a secret room? Thank you. Is it gonna be... I can't do anything with Mega Mush, though. Like, it's cool, but I can't. New job is going well for you. Love it. Love to hear it. can I ask what you're doing? And if the answer is no, that is completely understandable. You are not required to divulge information, but I am interested all the same. I wonder, we should have taken that Mega Mush. That would have probably, like, it would have won us the run, but I'm devoted to this silly battery here. And by battery, I mean D6. Because I know words. Words are a thing that I know. At least now we're gonna be full all the time, even if we use it. Alright, can we get anything else? Is there anything else exciting for us? Like, now that we're here, we may as well. Oh, I don't want that. That would be foolish for us. And we've got to break this this chain of losses. I have a significant number of them, and I would like that to stop. I forgot there were more rooms. I thought like we were just gonna go to the boss. I thought we were gonna kill the boss as appropriate. Alright, let's destroy everything. This guy sucks, but it's the kind of suck that we can deal with. I'm working in a factory that manufactures a lot of household items, like sandwich bags. Okay, let me kill this dude, and I'll read the rest of that. Sandwich bags, freezer bags, trash bags, Tupperware, and etc. Do you get to gaffle the Tupperware? Like, oh, come on. Satan, are you gonna do this to me? Satan, you are such a douche. Nobody loves you, Satan. I hate it. I hate it so much. Do you get to take the Tupperware home? Like, what if it's quote-unquote defective Tupperware? Or maybe like you could shove some freezer bags down your pants? I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. It's like crinkling on the way out. Don't worry about me, boss. Ain't got nothing down here. What would you do with illicit freezer bags? I mean, I guess package weed? If you were selling weed on the side, crinkle. Oh, Smodia, how you doing? Crinkle, crinkle indeed. Oh, fudge, I hate this thing. And Kronos, lovely to see both of you. I hope that you're both really well tonight. Good, love to hear it. Kronos, I found a way, like, this is so silly. There was a problem that I had, like, forever with my old style. I don't need that. That's not useful to me. There was a problem I had forever with my old style timer that it bothered me a lot and I hated it. And I only figured out a really simple way around it today. Like, now that I'm not using that counter anymore and I hate it so much. It's so easy to fix. I should have thought of it years ago. Occasionally, yes, we do get some free stuff every now and again. I've got a case of trash bags in my car I keep forgetting to take out. Like, what? Like, take out to dinner? Take out to movies? Where do you take trash bags out to? All of these items suck, and I am getting a little bit perturbed and or annoyed by the suck of these items. What am I gonna do with a key bomb? This is... Game, you are teasing me. I don't know why you're doing this, game. Game's just being a dick. Game's like, oh, you just got Dead God on another file? You finally got the platinum on your side account? Oh, well, what if we just give you a couple of runs of pure trash? How would you like that? And I would say I do not like that very much. I feel that I am being abused, misused, poorly treated. You know, all the usual. I got free stuff from the funeral home, but mostly just because I stole it. Oh, okay, so with the clock, resetting the clock each episode, because every time that you cycle the selectors up past 0, it would cycle the next selector in the sequence, which means that, like, if you wanted to change one number, you would have to change, you'd wind up having to change like 3 or 4. And it was just like, it was just an annoyance. It was something I would always forget to do. And all you need to do is to put a node in front of the cycle port and have the clock switch wired into the bottom of the node so that it only cycles the selector when the clock itself is actually on. I hate so much. Yet another node W. Honestly though, like, nodes with the W's. I completely failed to record my tutorial today, and I hate that. I didn't completely fail because I did succeed in recording the intro to the tutorial, but the actual tutorial itself, I kept on losing my train of thought. There's like 4 or 5 different things I need to talk about in it. It is honestly chunkier than necessary, but there's so much. Like, I got the old school style clock. I've got the upgrade to make it reversible. I've got the tag style to make it animated. I've got your style of like animating through emitters. And there's like a couple of other things that I need to talk about. And it's just like, there's so much. And I gotta do it, well, I guess I don't have to do it all in one shot, but that is kind of my style. I want to get it done before Wednesday, because I'd like to spend Wednesday trying to set up Beacon. I guess there's a new jailbreak patch. Well, there's a new jailbreak for the most recent firmware patch, and I'd kind of like to get that kind of taken care of. It would be neat to just be on Beacon. I'll take a secret map. Secret maps are fun. I put the bomb where the bomb was supposed to go. Why did you not give me my secret room? Why must you insist on fucking with me, game? I do not respect you. And I'll be talking to my lawyers. I have no lawyers, but if I did, I would talk to them. Ask them how they're doing, you know? Just checking in. Probably nobody asks a lawyer how they're doing. They always get shit on. Now they better give me a deal with the devil here, or I'm gonna be salty. I'm sitting here holding on to this credit card for the inevitable deal with the devil, and now they're gonna give, I bet you they give me a deal with the angel. Okay, I was wrong, and that's okay. Oh my gosh, this is fabulous. Credit card, thank you. Take that. That's not so great, but I'll take it anyways because it's free. Doobie doobie doo. I spent today hiking with a friend and it was very nice, but it was quite cold. I forgot to mention, but like a week ago, I fully completed Infinite Wealth. I think that you may have mentioned it in DM, because I remember asking you how you felt about it, and you said that there was a divisive ending to it, but you felt that it was pretty well handled. I might be not remembering precisely what you said, but something along those lines. Also, I want to know, like, I do kind of want to know, what is the divisiveness of the ending? Does, like, Ichiban discover what sex is? Because Ichiban is in the vein of Kiryu, and Kiryu does not fuck. I DM'd finishing the story. Oh, in this case I mean everything else, gotcha. Was it a chunker? Like, what, was it just a bear to get through everything? Oh right, fuck, I forgot that this item did this. That was, a bit of a surprise. Was not expecting that. This game just really does not want to work with me. Honestly, it wasn't that bad, though I was kind of thrown off when I realized the base game had no secret boss. That seems weird. I feel like that's a weird thing. Like, secret bosses are a whole thing for, Brain, could you... There are words. We are talking about something very clearly. This is not a hidden topic. For the Yakuza series. Thank you. That was, you know... I don't know why that was so difficult. Yeah, I'll take that. That's exciting. Lucky Penny, also exciting. There is an endgame dungeon, but it's paid DLC. I hate that. Which is pretty lousy. Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of shitty. Also, NG Plus is paid, and that is, I hate it. Like, NG Plus should just be part of the game. That's established. Okay, I need you to die. Very badly. Before you kill me. Thank you. They did the NG Plus thing for Ishin as well, so I guess the pushback is, unless the pushback is immense, I suspect this practice will continue to evolve. Yeah, I love that. And by I love that, of course, I hate it. I don't like taking formerly, like, regular practice functionality and putting it behind a paywall. Although I guess, like, if we're gonna be honest, the ship on that is sailed. The hike was wonderful. Well, the hike up was wonderful. The hike down was chilly. Chillier than I was expecting. That part kind of sucked, not gonna lie. Because it was a nice enough... The weather's been nice enough recently that I wore a dress for the first time this year. And it felt really nice. I was very... I can never remember if chuffed is a good thing or a bad thing. I always kind of assumed that it was not good. I felt very nice about that. It was nice to wear one of my dresses. And that was perfect for the weather on the way up the mountain. It was not quite as perfect for the weather on the way down the mountain, but otherwise it was a really good hike. I have a couple of really nice dresses, like just really simple throw-ons, throw-overs, things that don't require a lot of work to get on my body. Pullovers, I don't fucking know what they're called. They're dresses. They're wonderful. But I've got a couple of nice ones, and this is I like this one. They're all very functional. I'm very much a practical gal. If I need to like disjoint any of my joints to get on an article of clothing, I do not want that article of clothing. I'm not dislocating anything. And I have no second to help me get into things. So it's gotta just be me. It's weird because like we went to this place called Takao, Mount Takao, and like it's a full ass mountain, not like a big old giant mountain. I don't want to give the wrong impression, but like it is in fact more than a hill, forest and everything, and it's still technically inside Tokyo, and that's I feel like that says a lot for just how big Tokyo is, because it's pretty ginormous. Please, I would just like to... Oh, we're not getting to boss rush. I hate that for us, but it's true. I would have liked to do boss rush because we got the get out of boss rush free card, but could you not? Like, just honestly, just, I need you to not. Photobucket is still trying to get me to activate my fucking account. Photobucket, go away. Nobody loves you. I've been ignoring your ass for like 3 months now. I kind of love that they just are increasingly more desperate. I wonder if the strong arm bullshit works, though. It's gotta work on someone. Oh, fudge. Okay, like, let's not die against Mom, because that would be super embarrassing. And I think that happened last time we played. If they keep doing it, it's likely it works someplace else. I mean, you're probably right. Like, there has to be a core of folks that respawn and be like, oh shit, yeah, oh, I forgot about that, don't want to lose those pictures, but that core of group, that core of folks is not me. Now this run is a good run, like it's certainly a winnable run with what we have if I don't like seriously mess up, but it's not cherry. Like, this run needs a little bit more to be really exciting. I want the excitement, Isaac. Give me the murder babies. Honestly, every run could be helped with murder babies. Oh shit! Kronos, that reminds me. those those games that I sent you, from the pictures off of the PlayStation Store, like what the fuck? That one game was just straight up, I'm in love with your dead grandmother, and I mean, are they? Is it like some kind of Dada thing? Are they channeling Dolly, the artist, and not the shitty program? Oh fudge. Okay, wasn't paying attention. Almost got myself killed. Oh, no worries. Like you're all good. But I still don't get what's going on with those. Never look up Dolly takes on Franco. Okay. I mean, I can not do that thing. I'm more than happy to not do that thing, but is there any context on why I should not? Was Dolly oh, Dolly supported Franco. That's a shame to hear, but also, like, for some reason not surprising. Dabman Remastered. Yes, yes, I noticed that. Like the implication that there is in fact another Dabman out there. There's an original Dabman where they didn't quite get the vision of the creator. They had to go back to it, maybe put it in 4K. There's like a ton of games like that though, and I don't know, like, I don't know how seriously to take them. Like, are they just cynical cash grabs, or is this, oh fuck me sideways, oh come on, this is, oh fucking hell, Matriarch, god damn it, Matriarch is such a bitch. I was enjoying that run too. It's part of the reason why he's less popular in Spain than outside of it. I'm going to keep that in mind. Alice? Oh, I didn't want to do another Lost run, but I guess I deserve it. That was really disappointing though. Matriarch is a hard boss when you've got like a low rate of fire. Lower damage, high rate of fire is not too bad against Matriarch, but if you can't like chew her up really quickly, she does that machine gun attack where she shoots out all the tumors with the maggots in them, and that's kind of hard to deal with. I am disappointed. He was also an extremely weird guy politically. For a while he would call himself an anarchist monarchist, which is extremely funny. Yeah, that's kind of, that's like you got peanut butter in my cyanide, you got cyanide in my peanut butter kind of situations. Two great tastes that in fact do not taste great together. I feel like this metaphor, I should have workshopped it. It's not my best. The first Redditor, oh my god. Dolly Reddit home on Reddit. Hate to see it. Dolly and fucking HP Lovecraft having a ball on Reddit. Oh, it's very hard going from that run that we had to this run that we don't. Not a fan. Question, open question, not strictly speaking about Dolly. What was Sifu? Like the game Sifu? Cause it's the free game for PS Plus this month. And I don't remember if it was good or not. Or like, I don't remember anything about it, honestly. I will take Gimpy. Heard good things about it. Okay. Should we just die? There's a practical reason for asking that, because we got Lazarus. And Lazarus is a character that doesn't suck, for one thing. But does get beefier the more that he dies. Sifu is an action game that's like heavily inspired by wuxia and stuff. It's also heavily Orientalist. It's made by French white people. That feels not great. That doesn't feel like it's necessarily a great thing. I think we die, and we take the run as Lazarus, even though it means that we're not gonna have. I wish I hadn't picked up that heart. They got called out for it, and we're like, look, we're not Orientalists. We've got one Chinese person in our mostly white team. Oh my god. I just reenacted the Tales from the Crypt episode, That Damn Cat. Or no, look at that cat, he's really gone. Does anybody know what my mistake was? Did anybody catch my mistake there? So, the way that Lazarus works is that Lazarus gets a replenished resurrection each floor. Just one. And every time Lazarus dies and comes back, he gets a bonus, part of which carries over to the next floor. However, I used the initial resurrection when I turned into Lazarus, which means I wouldn't get the next resurrection until the next floor. Ope? That was a very silly mistake, and I deserve that death, but I also fucking hate it. Damn! That's like a grade school mistake. I should just turn the game off now. I should just be like, okay, we're done for the night. Alright, let's... God, 5 losses in a row. I hate it. We could pull this around. I refuse to accept that we're gonna have losses all night. Might as well start Little Nightmares 2 right now with blunder like that. I mean, honestly though. Alright, we did get Magic Mush, so that's a pretty strong start for this run. I feel like this run is already a winner. Oh fuck, if we could get Broken Modem. Yo, hook me up. Why would you give me Suicide King? I am not in need of this card. What I am in need of is Broken Modem. So if you could just give me 15 coins, that would be pretty cool. Oh, you did! You did say that you'd beaten it. I think that you said something along the lines of it's largely what you would expect from a game called a Souls-like game called Elden Souls or Elden Ring. It's good. I don't gotta say all that again. I mean, you could if you like. I'm not gonna stop you. If it be in your pleasure to repeat yourself. That's not the word that I want. I missed a thing. Anyway, I'm glad that in the year of our Lord 2024, people are still dying on the hill of Lovecraft takes on race were nuanced. Oh my god. Who's saying that? That's awful. That's a whole take. Yeah. I'm sure there are worse people, or there are people with worse takes on race than Lovecraft, but you know, he's pretty up there. Too many people who should know better. Thank you, Moria. Yes. Very much. That's a part of it all. The guy was like a cartoon parody of a racist. Yeah. It's like one of those deals where just like the more that you hear about his actual like views, and just the more that he sounds like a cartoon. Lovecraft was horribly racist. Bloodborne has horrible frame drops. We can't be perfect. I mean, I don't know. I'll take the frame drops, honestly. I'm pretty okay with the frame drops, I think. If the choice is between like one or the other. I think I should get a special bonus for killing that poop with poop. I think considering that it is meta poop. I don't think we're gonna do the Lazarus trick again. I think we're just gonna take Angelic Prism because it's fun. I think we talked about Cool Air. I don't remember it specifically, but I do feel like we have spoken about it in the past. I do remember Cool Air being like a lot of love of Cool Air being like, oh, those funny immigrants, they don't understand science. Like, that's a big part of the punchline of Cool Air. Also, there's this run is gonna have a lot of poop noises, and I hate that for everybody, but it is in fact the truth. Oh, jeez, we almost, like, walked right into that, and that would have sucked. With all the poop noises, like, do we need them, honestly? Now, we are probably gonna lose perfection, but, we'll have it while we have it. He was stuck in a tiny apartment room in real life and was near a popular immigrant area where he was in, and would literally just see immigrants on his window and be scared of them. Oh, wow. Oh, Howard Phillips. Every time I think you can't get any sadder. He's like the saddest sad racist. God, I know it's Isaac and everything, but I just hate all the items that make you poop and fart. I know it's a pretty hot take for Isaac, but they do just get, the joke just gets very thin after you have to hear it about a dozen times. Damn it! Well, I deserve that. That's fine. PtaER got adapted into a short movie by the guy that did... Christopher Gans striking again? It's an extremely fine adaptation. It's definitionally fine. It's aggressively fine. I'm trying to think of, like... I can't remember exactly my damning with faint praise phrasing that I would use for the show. I think it was like, it's aggressively okay. Maybe Kronos remembers, because I said it a lot. Professionally strange? I don't think I ever said something was professionally strange. For my review show, when I was doing reviews of LVP, yeah. I mean, I still am doing reviews of LBP, but the old one. I don't think I've used the aggressively fine phrasing in a while. It doesn't set the world on fire! Yeah, that's definitely me. I feel kind of bad about that now. That's kind of a terrible thing to say, but... There are a lot of levels like that. Like, well, you're not gonna write home about it. It's not gonna set the world on fire. It's fine. The one Lovecraft show I want to watch is Lovecraft Country, but I heard deeply mixed things about that one. The name is familiar, but I don't really remember. Was Lovecraft Country the one that's like explicitly dealing with race? Because the name is ringing bells. There's a couple of different ones, but also, yeah, okay. I don't remember exactly what I heard about that show. Mostly just that I remember it being a thing that existed. which is less any indication of its quality and just more how quickly things fall out of my purview. Although honestly, and I know that I've said this before, but like, it does feel like the discussion cycle is just faster and faster. I don't know if I want that. Like, it's good, but it's not cherry. I heard it started okay, that did some very bad things, but also one of its stars is very bad. When we, like, because I feel like very bad can cover a wide range of sins. Jonathan Majors, the name does not ring a bell. Ah, gotcha. That sounds distinctly unlovely. Gonna go with unlovely. Oh, yeah, we could take that. Why, like, we got poop item. Like, literally poop item. All the enemies that we're fighting are poop enemies. Like, this is a very distinctly poop run. I don't know why it's gotta be like that. I do not want any deals with the devil. Get behind me, Satan. I mean, why not? Money is honey. Ooh, that could be kind of interesting. Although it's gonna have to wait until, because I think we could hit boss rush. I think it's within our ability to do so. But it would require that we don't visit every fucking room on this floor. Also that, like, every room didn't take us an hour to complete. I feel like those are going to be important checkpoints for getting to boss rush. God, I just... I could do without the poop sound. I need a... There's gotta be a mod on the Steam page that gets rid of the poop sound. Oh, this is all trash. I don't need any of that. Oh, but I should get a key. The rest of it's trash. Mama! Alright, take the Polaroid. Oh shit! Oh, this is... Fuck, I think we take Cricket's body. Tech X is really good, but Cricket's body is fun. And potentially game-breaking. And that would be funny. Now, we don't really need to do boss rush, and it's probably honestly a bit of a problem for us to do so, but... I feel like we could use all the help that we can get. And a halfway decent item after boss rush would be pretty good for us. God damn it. We could sustain that damage, but... Well, we could tank that damage, but we probably shouldn't. What? Disco, what are you doing? Like, why would you stand right there of all places? Hold on a second. Alright, my apartment just periodically makes slightly unsettling noises. I think it's gurgling from the pipes and not from a minor demon that lives in my apartment, but I can't be entirely sure. It is kind of loud and gross though. Rare apartment lore. I mean, yeah, I guess I don't really talk about my apartment too much. There's not really too much to say about it. It's very small. It doesn't have any cool park. It does have somebody who periodically just walks around my street screaming. Not entirely sure what's up with that. Haven't stepped outside to check. Really? Why is this the burden that we have to suffer under? I feel like it's kind of uncalled for. People love to scream, I guess. I suppose. I live in relatively central Tokyo. Like, it's not right in the center of Tokyo, but like it's fairly well situated. I keep on walking into those fucking spikes and I hate it. Oh god damn it. Please stop walking into the spikes. I can't. I have to though. I hear the central of the cities are the places that impossible to get a place to live due to price. Like, definitely there are parts of Tokyo that are central that are like that. I think, like, to me it feels like central Tokyo because of where it is on the train line, being it's only like a couple of stops, like 4 or 5 stops out of like Shinjuku. And to me that feels like central Tokyo, but I imagine to Tokyo people that it's not. Like, I feel like to real Tokyo folks that there are places that actually have a price tag connected to them. It'd be like, oh, well, that's like really central Tokyo. I just, like, I don't want this because it's trash, so we're gonna get rid of it. I'll take that, and we've got one item. We've got a couple of items that we just re-rolled, and hopefully one of them will be good. Crack the sky is fine, but it's not what we need. The other shit is gonna be what? Probably garbage. That does seem to be our curse. Jumper cables are actually pretty good. With a cricket's head. Oh shit, we got like cricket's body and cricket's head. They should give us a special transformation for that, if you ask me. Oh, we could have gotten something out of this jerk too. It's a map. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It's funny how, like, Tokyo's extremely big, and outside of it, and Greater Tokyo area, Japanese cities are mostly tiny in comparison. I mean, in comparison, yeah, but like, you look at Sendai, and Sendai is not. It wouldn't, I think, be considered a big city in Japan, and it's still like the size of Milwaukee. Like, it's still got 1 million people in the greater Sendai area. I think it's just like Tokyo is so skews the pool that everything is just kind of tiny compared to Tokyo.
Friends till the end.
The population boom or the population decline? Decline. Okay. I was gonna say, like, did something happen recently that I didn't hear about? which is extremely likely, by the way. I feel like that's pretty understandable. Alice? A little bit of brain fry some days? Like, yeah. You're all good. There are certainly places that you can go that are pretty empty, and it's actually kind of a problem, but like, kind of any place that's big enough to be like a city is usually pretty chonky. It's always weird to like, I mean, you can go to the mountain villages if like you want to see ghost towns, because they're pretty ghost towny. It's always kind of weird like flying into Osaka, and it just like, it never ends. It's just, it's so enormous. When I was little, I saw a map, I saw Japan on the map, and I thought to myself, wow, you could probably see the opposite end of the island. Oh no. I mean, knowing Japanese media, all I know about them is there are serial killer cults, vampires, demons are all in there, so don't go to mountain villages. Seems to be the lesson in Japanese media. I mean, yeah, I mean, I do feel like that there are, you will find your cults in those areas. Os! Holly! How you doing? It's lovely to see you. Sniffs a bunch of nuts. Oh, stuffs a bunch of nuts into a hole. Okay, so I read that completely wrong. It's like, what? I'm having a whole day. It is lovely to see you, Holly. I hope you're doing really well. Hope the life is treating you well with the things. They're extremely isolated from the rest of the world, places often, so of course there's going to be like a million weird cults. I mean, just for the fact that, like, exactly as you said, they're pretty isolated, so if you're gonna set up a weird compound, then cheap land, not a lot of people poking their noses in. You had a long day. Just hopping in as I'm getting ready for bed. Well, I'm glad that we can be part of your going to bed ritual. I hope our killing of Mother gives you happy dreams. You know, as one would expect it to do. Oh, buggery. Could you die? Thank you. Do you think you could defeat your mother? I mean, I don't think I would have too much of a problem with your mom. She don't seem so tough. Like, how good would she be at, like, swinging a crowbar? Just if you had to, like, if you just had to estimate. On serious stuff, I think from what I read, there's a slight population rebound in certain big cities, but that all big cities, that's all big cities, so rural Japan's still losing a bunch of people, including a lot of them just moving to big cities. I haven't heard about the rebound, but the part about Japanese, like, rural localities losing people is dead on the money. Both in the fact that the population is just generally going down, but also that they are losing tons of people to the big cities. Like, that's how I ended up meeting Honey Bunny. Was she loved Amami, she loved everything about it, but there was like no work and no future there. So she ended up, out of high school, she ended up moving up to Osaka to go to school. Now, I don't want to throw this run away, like, right at the end. It's mostly just seems to be an increase in population in places like Yokohama and the other greater Tokyo area, and outer places that are more urban. Okay. We're just eating a lot of shit right now, and I can't be throwing the runaway here. But a big part of why I decided to move, my home region's declining badly. I kind of feel like every place that's not like a big urban hub is kind of getting fucked in general. Well, we don't have a lot of immigration going on right now. They are trying to kind of sort of change that, but also kind of sort of not. Like in their usual asinine way of 2 steps forward and then 20 steps back. Also, I thought we got Seraphim. Oh, I bet it's because we left the Bible. Like, I bet if we had kept the Bible, we would still have Seraphim. Have LVP ever done a thing fully correctly? No, absolutely not. Although I did hear from my friend that apparently, and they were not entirely sure what the fuck the context was, but like, Kushida came out like fairly clearly for trans rights. And I didn't have that on my bingo card. But basically said something along the lines of like, we simply can't continue to tolerate anti-trans discrimination or something like that. Okay, I mean, you know, that's fair. I could have, you know, we could have done a phrasing thing. I could have put that a little bit better, but I think the broader point remains. I don't know if like if my friend only just like saw the headline in the tweet, or if like it was part of the larger article that they didn't see, but currently no idea like what the hell the context of it is. Just this quote from Kishida, it's just like, I mean, I guess I'll take it, but still remains shit on everything else, naturally. God, like, I'm taking too much damage on this run. These last couple of floors have been pretty shit. That would not surprise me. That would not surprise me at all. I really love my weighted blanket. Is that what you're calling Moria these days? Holly. I'm glad that you love your weighted blanket, and I am being silly. Trying to think of what the best route is here. I don't want to bleed off too much health. Also, I should be using Cricket's head, since, like, that's the whole reason why I have this. HP down. Love it. I mean, that's really great for us. It feels like every time I see one of those awful people have surprisingly good takes on trans people things, they almost always end up being, I will defend trans people as long as it fits my transmed view of them. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. As much as I wish that you might be, you are not in fact wrong. I fully admit that I love my Moria, who I used to use as a weighted blanket at times, but I also love the very real weighted blanket my dearest bought for me. Oh my god! She got you a weighted blanket? I mean, that's a sign of love, right there. That was like one of the sentences where it feels like it needed 3 or 4 extra words, and they just did not come. And I hate that for me. You gotta sleep? You sleep very well, Holly. It was lovely to see you, even if just for a little while. I hope that you only have nice dreams, and I hope that tomorrow winds up being a much kinder day to you than today was. That's a crummy secret room. I don't like it. I'm disappointed. Oh, you get away from me. Give me the fly. Oh, god damn it. Like, you can't even do that much right. Just a jerk. I am not gonna fight Megastan on this run, because this run is okay, but I don't really think that it's Megastan beating material. We could probably pull it off, but it would be like the not fun kind of struggle. And I feel like we've had enough of that this stream. No? That's fine. I mean, there are worse things that could have been in that room. At least Almbo's going down like a chump. And we finally got a win. We broke our losing streak, which is very nice. And I'm gonna take a break, just a short one. And I will be back. We're gonna continue this winning streak. And around the hour mark, yes. And that includes 2 failed runs. So that was a pretty nice speeder at the end. But I'm gonna take my break. So a quick 5 minutes stretch. Remind me, Kronos. Mind Planet! Yo! It is lovely to see you! I hope that you're doing really well. You caught me just as I'm going on break, but I will be right back. And Kronos, when I come back, remind me to ask you a question about broadcast chips. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Os Bandit, lovely to see you as well. I hope that both you and Mind Planet are having wonderful days. No more stress than you feel like you can deal with. Alice says, also I'm trying to see if I can find the trans thing in JP Media. Instead found out there's a news scandal where Kushida had to go, I don't support the LDP using public money to pay for scantily dressed dancers. Oh yeah! Yeah, that was in a couple of days ago, I feel like. Currently just chilling before getting ready for work. Might as well watch some Isaac. Well, I'm very glad that you joined us. You're always welcome to watch anything with us. But I do like having you in an Isaac. I finally, by the way, got Dead God in the side file, the side account. So now that's 3 accounts, because the PC account as well has got triple Dead God. The Empty Room Risco account has got single Dead God, and then this one's got triple Dead God. I play too much Isaac, honestly. I'm good. Got my ears pierced. Lovely. Super happy and need to get some... That is not where I wanted to put that bomb. I am very unhappy with that. Super glad to hear that. Now, when you say you got your ears pierced, did you get them like... Are you going for big old piercings, or were these kind of littler ones? That was not worth 5 coins. Not at all. It is a very fun game. Although the last run for Dead God was a bit of a pain in the butt, because, get this, Mind Planet, the one item between me and Dead God, you know what it was? Fucking wait, what? Like, of all items to need, it was wait, what? And I just wanted to scream. It was very uncalled for. I know, right? And it just would not show the fuck up. What is with... Everything has got to be an active item. I don't know why the game is punishing me. Quite possibly because we had a really good run. Alright, Latchkey's pretty cool though. Let's not lose our silver heart right off the jump. I can't believe it's Butterbean. Really, though? Little ones, I'm not going for gauges. I like hoop earrings. They're my favorite type of earrings. Fair enough. No pushing. No pushing you to go for gauges, if that's not in your wheelhouse. I want to get some new piercings myself, like something that's a little bit easier to sleep in, because I've got these, because I do have gauges, and they're pretty big. They're, God, what am I up to now? It's like 24 or 26 millimeter, so they're chonky. Like, stick your finger through them, chonky. But they're really heavy, and they're kind of hard to sleep in. And I'd like to get something that's just like, I don't know, like a silicone or something? Something that's doesn't dig quite so badly. LDP extremely falling apart in real time. We can only hope. Like, I've got my toes crossed. I want them gone. I want this twink eradicated. I don't think anybody in the LDP can be properly considered a twink, but I do want them eradicated. They're awful. Where? they have like 30 scandals at the same time, and that's only the national ones, not the million regional scandals. Yeah, yeah, they're having a whole time of it. I had a friend who had gauges. They looked good, but I don't think they would personally look good on me. Oh, hold on a second. Also, sorry about that, Mind Planet. Apparently, Automod thinks that twinks apparently is bullying. There's nothing wrong with twinks. There's a meme. I think it's from Emperor's New Groove, where the villain character, because I've never seen Emperor's New Groove, so I don't know, but it just shows up in memes all the time. And just like the villain character is just really, really angry. It's like, I want this twink eradicated. There's nothing wrong with twinks, but there's everything wrong with the LDP. Obliterated! Yes! Okay! Eradicated, obliterated, they're so close. Maybe I should watch it. Like, it certainly seems to have its enjoyers. Oh shit, yes, of course, we do take Mom's Knife. It's a good movie, you should definitely watch. It's your favorite animated Disney movie. It's The Knife. It's a double knife because we got Mom's Eye. So now we're just gonna have to obliterate everything. Okay, that's not a great start. Off to a bad start. Don't like that start. Better, warmer, that's it. Getting Mom's Knife with Loki's horns and just becoming the lawnmower that you always knew that you could be. Nope. I mean, it would be fun to jump on Guppy's collar, but even if we could become Guppy, it's not really going to help with the knife. My favorite animated movie, maybe Robin Hood from Disney. Okay. I haven't seen Robin Hood in like probably since I was an actual child. Oh, Spooky Tunes! Lovely to see you. Hope you're well tonight. I feel like it's been a while, so I hope that life has been treating you kindly. Not a Robin Hood head. I was not. I did not have any awakenings during Robin Hood. I know everybody's got the fucking furry awakening from Maid Marian, and it's like, no, unfortunately. I have watched Robin Hood Men in Tights, thank you very much. Living in Japan and not into bows. Fucked up. Too many things happening at once right now, thank you very much. The Isaac is going very well. Spooky Tunes. We've had two really crummy runs. Well, we had one really good run that got hung up on Matriarch because I was playing as the Lost. Had one silly run that I lost for completely awful reasons. And one really, really good Bethany run. Any room with spiders and tight spaces kind of sucks, Mind Planet, so I'm definitely with you on that. I think we bomb into the item room. And we definitely want to go to the shop. That's not bad. I mean, I say that as though like we had some choice in what I took. My furry awakening may have been another movie, but I don't remember what it was. Maybe a TV show like Totally Spies or something, I'm not sure. I mean, there's always, like, there's the classic, depending on your age group, gadget from the Rescue Rangers. I feel like that's a pretty common furry awakening. Tip, bomb every single mushroom you see, despite Magic Mush being a 1% chance, gamblers never quit. We had Magic Mush on Next Run. And while it is not in fact how statistics work, I believe that means that we will not see Magic Mush again forever. Basically forever. Gadget was very cool. They did have a whole, like, Gadget joins a cult and gets mind controlled episode that I feel like probably did a thing for a lot of people. I kind of feel like that was probably formative for some kids. Are we talking about furries? My friend group has collectively decided that my persona is a mouse. I didn't have any say in this. Wait, hold on, I gotta read the rest of this. And a friend already drew art of Mouse Planet? Mind Planet, I don't know. I feel like you've got friends who love you. Also, like, oh yeah, Spooky Tunes, I don't know your age group, so like I don't know how familiar you are with the property, but there was in fact a Rescue Rangers episode where Gadget gets really depressed because she feels like her contributions to the team are being overlooked, and so she joins a cult that, well, she gets rooked into a cult. She doesn't like go out to join the cult, but she does in fact end up joining a cult based around soda. And there's like a ritual where she's got to walk under a soda fountain while chanting the cult's phrase, and it's implied that she's kind of brainwashed or mind controlled, and it's a lot. It's kind of a lot. I still remember it after like 30 years, so my persona is obvious, or at least it should be. I'm guessing it's a phoenix. I'm being goofy, by the way. I feel like it's on the tin, so to speak. SWAT Cats was also a really good show. I don't know if I ever watched any of SWAT Cats. Not because of anything in the property, I just think that it might have aired when I was either not watching as much TV or when I didn't really have access to it for timing. Because it's like one of those shows I knew of, but I just didn't ever see. I bet that episode was useful for someone. I mean, I kind of feel like, yeah, I feel like somebody in the writer's room was like working through a couple of things. 100% of Phoenix. Now, the thing is, like, I don't know if you're being serious, and that's hilarious. Because like it's conceivable. Was I had a thing. Hold on. There was a thing that I needed to ask, and now I gotta get it back, because I do want to ask before I forget. Fudge. Chronos, I remember. About broadcast chips. So, with your impact sensor style, like animator, because I don't know that it works great for the clock, but I do think that it works really well for simple animations, and I think one of the benefits it has over mine is that it's modular, because you don't have to like name tags like you do with my system. You can just have like a tile that's got the impact sensor on it, and then you're pretty much done. So you can just copy paste it as large as you need instead of being stuck to 3x5 grids like I've got set up for the clock. But here's the thing, like, because all of those tiles are using the same set of logic, do you think it would be better, like, from a thermo efficiency standpoint, to just use a broadcast chip? Because I kind of think it might. Oh, wait, what got censored? It might be because, did it think that it was a, because usually when there's 3 dots in something, it's because it thinks it's a link. And we have links blocked, except for mods and me. That's probably why. But Cheese to Meet You is fantastic. I think you have wonderful friends, mine.
Telepills.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I did not want to telepills. I did not want to come to this room. Also, yeah, the servers are down for LBP right now. Well, they're down for... The official servers are down for LBP 3. Oh, I gotta peep this image. Hold on a second. Oh my god! That is fabulous! Question above. Where was the question? Are we talking about the floating tech? I guess? Is that what we're calling it? The, your idea for the emitter-based clock. Wait, why is this... Okay, let me ask seriously before we go any deeper in here. Mind Planet, does this actually make you uncomfortable? Oh, what did you say? Let me I gotta peep that. Bandit said, am I serious? Am I not serious? The world will never know. This mama bear is 100% a fennec. It's undercut because you say, like, the world will never know, and I don't. Okay, you're just joking around. In that case, like, honestly, I think it's really cute art. I think it's really sweet that your friend kit that up for you. Also, I hate this cough. I do apologize that I was, like, coughing in everybody's ear there for a second. On the clock, okay, I'm gonna have to go to the VOD to hear the question again since it was a lot of words. Okay, so the short version of the question is, because your version of the clock, each tile has exactly the same logic, would it be better to use a broadcast chip to broadcast that logic to the tiles? I just sat right in front of that bullet and fucking ate it. It's really cute, and also, like, it's just really good pixel art. I don't know who put that together for you. I mean, I don't know why I would, because we have different friend groups, but, like, they did a really good job. In my head, it does seem like it'd be easier to tweak, yeah? See, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, on one hand, the easiest version of your logic, like, the easiest version of your clock really uses only one logic piece, but if you're doing that trick with other types of materials, like non-hologram, non-sticker materials, you're also going to want to have physics tweakers on them. You'd have to make it so it excludes everything else around it. I guess you have to test it out. Yeah, I think I might do that after stream, because if it works the way that I think that it works, I think I'm going to want to mention that in my tutorial. Like, I'd want to talk about that version of it. God, where's the gosh darn fool card? Did we walk right? We must have walked right past it. Freaking Curse of Darkness. Because I would like to steal something from Boss Rush if possible. And we've got the knife, so we should just be able to, like, stab Mom in the ankles. And clear that fight really quick. But we've got to actually get to Boss Rush. But I don't want to do it if we can't just jump out. But where's the frickin' ankle spanking shank? I'm pretty sure that's a game on Steam. I'll head out now. Mine, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. It was really nice having you. I hope that you have a smooth day at work, because I know sometimes work can be pretty bullshit. We'll go up. Up is fun. What's good here? 2020? 2020 is pretty good. I think we go with that. And now that I think of it, like, why don't we just do Boss Rush? We've got the knife, and we've got Book of Belial. And I've completely forgotten that Book of Belial is a thing that exists. I love that Book of Belial stacks now, because it didn't used to do that. You know, Kronos, if I do end up getting on Beacon, I'm gonna have to publish something in LBP1. Like, it has to happen. Sometimes I remember the wildest stuff that happens to you. Hopefully this is the good kind of wild and not the shitty kind of wild. Because I realize that both of those are a possibility. Yeah. There's a newly updated... There's a new update to Jailbreak around the latest firmware patch for the PS3. So I conceivably could go on the private servers. Also, I found out that apparently, as long as like you're playing with other people, like the friends required trophies, like play with people in your friends group. As long as those people are also on Beacon, then you can still get those trophies. Like you could still platinum LBP. I could get my platinum in LBP. After 15 years. I want to jailbreak my console just for that. Someone once remembered to me in a public server that they work literally for Raytheon making murder weapons randomly out of nowhere. Why would you tell someone that? Like I kind of feel like if that was the kind of job that I did, I would want to keep that to myself. People are not good at shutting the fuck up. This is true. People are notoriously bad at shutting the fuck up. But even within like the general expected range of not shutting the fuck up, I feel like that's a bit over the top. It is quite intense to just blurt out. It is, isn't it? Like, oh, by the way, I just happen to make weapons of murder, you know, as one does. Oh, fudge. Yeah, I saw that coming. I hate it. I will once again point out that I only work for a cutthroat penguin, and not the cool kind in Batman, but the shitty kind that sells trash goods for trash people. At least that penguin's not doing war crimes. Wait, does the penguin from Batman do war crimes? I thought that he was just kind of your garden variety organized crime crook. Okay. So both Batman Penguin and my Penguin are not engaged in war crimes? I mean, you're right. Like, if I worked for the Penguin, like the Gotham City Penguin, I would be more open about that than working for Raytheon. Like, I feel like you could be less ashamed of working for the Penguin. Specifically, it was not just Raytheon. It was literally putting the thing that their missiles have in the missiles. Okay, so it's not even a situation where it's like, I work for Raytheon, but it's like, it's in HR. Or I work for Raytheon, but it's in the mailroom. Oh, Des, lovely to see you. Hope you're well today. Hope life is treating you kindly. I know that you've got a plate full of stress, so I'm not going to push you on any details, but I just hope that it's a little bit less stressful right at the moment. I got a stuffy cold. That's no fun. Unless this means like you've got like a stuffed animal that has a cold. In which case that would be pretty funny. They actually gave us all the pieces to Guppy. I fucking hate it. Game, why do you have to be like this sometimes? Fucking take the eye. Go ahead. Well, I already passed up 2 pieces of Gumby. Although one of the Guppy pieces I could not have taken because we didn't have the health for it at the time. What is Raytheon? I wouldn't want to be any goon in Gotham because, brain damage would be a very high chance. I mean, if you're fighting Batman, I feel like there's going to be some concussive injuries. Although we'll be careful with the ableism. If I had to work for someone in Gotham, I probably would say that Penguin is the best. Like, Penguin or some of the more genteel versions of the Riddler. Raytheon is a defense contractor. They make weapon systems and missiles. And, like, lots of stuff that kills lots of people. Does the Penguin pay well? I kind of feel like the Penguin would pay well because, like, it's in his image. Like, because the Penguin's whole gig is that he's a high roller. Oh, that's lovely.
The Hierophant.
I'll absolutely take that. Those are at least like those are the takes of the Penguin that I'm at least familiar with, though. I don't follow Batman super closely, so it's certainly possible that there's like another version of the Penguin that's much more just kills people for fun, murder vibes. Currently, he's a CIA informant. I mean, I guess it's not super out of character. I don't know that he would have qualms against that, but it does feel like kind of a weird direction. Like, all the directions you could take the Penguin in, I don't know why you would go with that one. I would assume the Penguin pays very well, but I for sure would definitely not work for Amanda Waller, Lex Luthor, or the Joker. I definitely wouldn't work for the Joker. Like, that's like right off the table. I kind of feel like with somebody like Waller or Luthor, that unless with Waller, like, you're actually part of the Suicide Squad, in which case, like, you don't really get a choice, but I feel like they're the kind of people that would use cutouts. Like, you wouldn't be working specifically for Luthor. You wouldn't know that he's the ultimate boss. You'd be like a contractor. And your boss is like, oh, we're just doing like security at this location. It's a regular 9-to-5 job, whatever. And you only find out when Superman's peeling the roof off the place that, like, the location you're doing security for produces death lasers. Oh, we definitely want Money's Power. That's a fabulous addition to our loadout. I You know what? Let's go fuck with the Hush. This is a terrible mistake, but let's do it. Um, Thing is, very few writers actually try anything with the other Batman rogues because all they want to do is use the jokester. I hate that because like Batman's got such a deep rogues gallery. It's like, why would you not? I bet they're like, well, we can't get the Joker today, so we're gonna use like Zaz, the bargain basement Joker. I mean, wait, let me. I feel like I'm missing a couple things. Super fair. First time Superman showed up, I would be out as fast as the Flash. But ableism Clown Man. I hate the Joker so much. I hate what the Joker's become. Like, I don't think it's impossible to do an interesting Joker arc, but like he's such a character by this point. Like he's so that version that I don't feel like anything really does anything else with him. Oh, deep pockets, absolutely. Here's the thing, people have done a million Joker-type characters well, but the Joker himself is trapped to be a parody of that type of character. That's a real interesting point. Some of Batman's villains are F-tier, but a lot of them are interesting, like Firefly or Calendar Man. I don't remember Firefly's gig. He's just, like, Firefly's just... Isn't he an arsonist in a fancy suit? Like, isn't that his thing? Or am I misremembering? God, why did I take Blue Key? Like, Firefly is an arsonist. Okay. I mean, we do support arson. There's a rogue shooter like this called Brotato that looks fun. Brotato is certainly a name for your roguelike. You're a potato with guns, knives, etc. Okay. So like literally Isaac but without the religious trauma? Oh, I want both of these. Yes, that was the right choice for us. Ooh. That's a fabulous choice. Okay, we may be cooking with actual gas. What's Clayface up to these days? Because I always liked the, Batman the Animated Series take on Clayface was really interesting. Oh, come on! I had invincibility frames. Clayface is a part of the Bat family. Oh, for real though? That's interesting. Okay, but I need these flies to fuck off, is I think what I'm seeing about this fight. These flies are pretty bullshit. Oh my god. Seal of Baphomet is such a good trinket. So with wait, I think it's Seal of Baphomet. Hold on a second. Let me check the name again. Yeah, Seal of Baphomet. What it does is every time you kill an enemy, you get 2 seconds of shield. So any boss that summons a lot of little enemies to fight you, you're basically just invincible for the entire fight, and I fucking love it. This has been a pretty good run. Like Topaz Brooch, but it doesn't suck. Because I never feel like Topaz Brooch like provides that much protection.
Range up.
Topaz Brooch does not suck. Then how come it never wins the run for us? Because we've had runs where we've had Topaz Brooch stacked. And it's like, okay, there's another item that does nothing. Maybe, you know what? That's fair. It may in fact not like me. That's a perfectly reasonable response. Does Topaz Brooch, like, does it provide total protection, or does it provide, like, chance of protection? Because Seal of Baphomet is just, as long as the shield is up, nothing touches you. It's barrier HP. If you have good CC, you can keep it up eventually, indefinitely with 2 to 3 stacks alone. Okay.
Range down.
Don't range down me, you jerk. I wonder why we've just never gotten that much out of it then. Oh my god. Yo, Toxic Shock with Mom's Knife is just absurd. None of that matters since I'm still waiting for the next expansion, which may or may not suck. Is that the next expansion for Risk of Rain 2? Or for Risk of Rain Returns? And I very much want Risk of Rain Returns. I need it. I need it injected into my veins. No planned DLC for Risk of Rain Returns. Okay. I'm okay with games not getting DLC. I don't think that they always need it. Isaac is kind of a weird edge case where like every DLC did something good for it. I do not want a seasonal battle pass, no. No, that sounds awful. Oh shit, that's right, we got deep pockets. I was like, look at all this useless money, because we're already at the max. And I was like, wait, no. Deep pockets gives us a triple-digit wallet, so... And that's actually quite important for us with this build, because we have money equals power, which gives us damage up for every coin. And we've also got Greed's Gullet that gives us a heart for every 25. But I think Greed's Gullet, like, I think it might max out. Because we haven't picked up any more hearts recently. Akeldama? Akeldama is fun. Not particularly useful to us, but it's still fun. They're giving us all these items that are like too good to reroll. And I both love and hate that. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to go. Oh, Supum! How you doing? What is an Eothi? I don't know what an Eothi is. End of the financial year, okay. These fuckers actually gave us 4 guppy pieces and we could hardly take any of them. I think they're just being rude. I mean, now that you say what it is, then yes, we absolutely do have those. I just had no idea what it was, because I didn't recognize the acronym. How's the life treating you tonight? Hopefully pretty well. One must imagine super happy. Well, I mean, I guess it's not that one must, but I enjoy imagining super happy. What am I gonna do if they give us frickin' the Void? Like, would I really want to fight Delirium with this? Game, you are such a shit. Fine. Could be better. A lot of work for not much return, but hopefully some stuff I got cooking that I shan't mention, lest I jinx, pays off. So, well, I'm gonna keep my toes crossed for you. Next time I luckily notice that it is 11:11, I will ask Entropy to be nice to you. As I always do. I mean, not specifically just for you, but I always do ask for Entropy to be nice to somebody that I know who's going through it. I figure she's done so much for me. I can only ask for her intercession for others now. I should make clear that I'm not joking, by the way. Yos! Squishy! What time is it? It's 4:30? Which is not late. No, it's early. Early. Oh shit, it's Risa time. Okay. I mean, it's also that time. I don't think that the Spin Doctors were making a comeback. But they could be. But I hope they're not. They were like everywhere for a hot minute, and it was the worst. Fucking 2 princes. Nobody asked for that shit. Oh yeah, Fruity Plum. Yos! Claire! Everybody's piling in. It is lovely to see all y'all. I hope that the life is treating all you new folks who just came in. I mean, new in the fact that new for this evening, not like new in that I don't know who you are. But I hope that life is treating you kindly. I hope it's not giving you any more stress than you feel like you can deal with at the moment. Third hour is popping off. It is indeed. It's like a toaster pastry. Like a strudel. This run is fucking popping off too, honestly. This past weekend was a money-making weekend at work. Like $700 in 3 days? No shit! Fucking hell! Toaster strudels are fabulous. As how as a child I could gauge that our financial situation was improving, in that we no longer had cars that the hoods popped off in the middle of driving, which was terrifying as a child, and we could more often afford toaster strudels. It's 9:11 in the morning for me here. It's time that I can come in because I usually miss the streams if I don't work from home. Well, I'm super glad that you're here. I'm glad that the timing worked out for you, because it's always lovely to have you here. Oh, is the I guess we did. I never played GTA, but we did have one of the cars that we had, because we went through a number of cars when I was quite young, because they were all beaters, because we didn't really have a lot of money. One of the cars that we had when I was a kid, the hood of the car, like, popped up while driving and slammed into the windshield, and it was... like, I still remember it, and I was quite young when that happened, so it definitely left an impression on me. Was the court ruling, Alice, is that the one about, same-sex marriage bans being unconstitutional? Because I did hear about that. And that's pretty good news. It's still not, like, the big news that we need, but it's a good step in that direction. The hood popping off the moment... hold on a second. The hood popping off the moment your car gets heavily damaged is an iconic part of any GTA game. I've learned a new thing today. This is a very good run. This is like an absurdly good run. I don't even think we needed that Mr. Dolly, because I think our tiers are already maxed out. We are in the void though, so like this could completely fall apart once we get to Deli-chan. I'm hoping that it does not. The mom's knife, and of course because like we're doing so well, we will not see Deli-chan until the absolute last room. Because it always works like that. The runs where it's like, I need a couple more items, so please let me fight actual bosses and pick up like some like items from beating them. Those are the runs where the first boss room you walk into is fucking Deli-chan. And these ones where it's like, I would like to get this done quickly so that we could do one more run. It's like, no, you'll have to do every goddamn room. But this has definitely been a oneer. This is just really, really good. The mom's knife and toxic shock. The amount of damage that this creep does is not to be believed. Like, the creep alone killed Hush. Alright. God damn it. They're honestly gonna make me do every fucking room. Game, why do you gotta be like this? You know it's because I've only got 3 hours in the stream. We're gonna have to do like... We're gonna have to do a greedier mode run. Because I don't know if we do a regular run, I don't know if we'll actually finish it before stream ends. Oh shit, look at the damage on Deli-chan. I'm sorry, your arguments are invalid? Let me give you 2 seconds before I read that, Soup, because this boss can get out of hand kind of easily if you're not paying attention. Even though we're pretty well maiming it. And I probably don't need to worry as much as I usually do. Holy cats. Oos! Love to see it. Speaking of court rulings, I have to vote soon in a state election, and I found out today that not only is one of the electorates non-binary, but apparently trans rights is now a shared goal between the sort of left-wing party and the actual left-wing party, so that was nice. Diversity win. The people who give tax cuts to coal mines care about human rights slightly more than the other party that gives tax cuts to coal mines. Ain't that the way it always is, though? Like, I love that we're getting more representation in the government, and hopefully that will nudge the government in a direction that's less murderous towards queer people in general and trans folks in specific. But it does feel like it's like, yeah, here's a politician who, you know, really supports your particular group or is a member of your particular group. And then you're like, yay! And then it's like, they also, you know, voted to bomb Slovakia. And it's like, well, that sucks. I fucking hate that. Alright, we passed that run in flying colors. I am gonna take a quick 5-minute break just to get a bit of a stretch in. We have a POC electorate now. That sounds really minor, but I can't remember the last time it happened. Knowing the little that I know of Australian politics, like, yeah, that's kind of a big deal. It shouldn't be. It sucks that it is, but like, it is good news within that framework, and it is big news in that framework. Right, gonna grab my break, have a stretch, do some bio stuff, have a smoke. We're gonna come back. We're probably gonna do a greedier mode run, although we could do I don't want to do a daily run because I feel like that's a real crapshoot as to how long they end up being. But we could do like a challenge run as well if we wanted to do a goofy challenge run, but we'll decide that when I get back. Be right back. What the fuck? What are you all getting up to in my absence? You lovely, lovely people? Oh my god, that is so sweet. Kronos! Ah, yes, gay shit. Indeed. Also, Automod can fuck right the fuck off. I love in the middle of all of this, Kronos just got like hearts and fire. Back in the days. Automod is queer music. Automod is a fucking asshole. Honestly. You filled my chat with hearts. You filled my heart with chat. Wait. I don't know if that came out quite the way that I intended it to, but it's very sweet and I like it. So we've got 30 minutes. Forgotten? Forgotten through Greedier? That could be fun. Forgotten's a not tremendously difficult character to play. I can go with it. I can work with it. I don't know if I want that mushroom. I would like that candy heart. But we ain't gonna see it for a bit. What are you? Oh, you suck. It's spiders. It's always spiders. The best auto mod is an actual human mod. Bots stay losing. This is true. Kronos is in fact best mod. Hive is also best mod though. So I have two best mods. But Kronos has stepped up to the plate times when it has been necessary because I have been too nice to stand up for myself. And I will never forget that. Oh fuck. Oh. This is my bone heart. My bone heart though. I'm gonna be jerks and take my bone heart. Oh, I told folks I was getting a picture of my heart last stream, I think. It still hasn't come yet. I don't know when it's gonna get here. I'm excited. I'm gonna get it framed. Nipples and all. Come here. Oh fuck. Okay, don't like that. Don't like that. Well, we don't have enough for Candy Heart. And Candy Heart's not even gonna help yet. Just frame your action... Kronos, if I could. Please believe me when I say, if I could remove my heart and put it in a frame, I fucking would. That is very much in my milieu. I meant to mention, when you initially mentioned it, that'd probably make an excellent whole torso tattoo. I think you could do something with it. You'd need a really good artist, though. Because it'd be very fine line. I feel like you'd have to worry about it stretching. Also, I already have a giant fucking tattoo on my torso, so... Kind of, not gonna work out for me, but it would make an excellent tattoo. Actually, I wanna get some work done on my chest piece. It's kind of old, and it's not my favorite. Has Japan loosened its rules with regards to tattoos? I mean, most of the rules are more informal, social kind of things, so it really depends on where you are. I know that there are, like, there's definitely places that won't let you in with tattoos. Oh fudge. Okay, controller. Just decided to fuck off to the left. And while we do need all of us a leftward drift, oh, we're almost dead. That's a problem. That's not great. Don't love this. Now, if you mean about tattoo shops, then definitely they have not. Like, tattoo shops are still... Everybody I know in, like, body mod stuff talks about being in a gray zone, but it seems very much not a gray zone. It seems, like, pretty clear. So, I don't know what they're selling. But every now and then you will see still on the news, like, tattoo shop gets raided, or, like, tattoo shop owner goes to court to try to argue that tattooing is an art form and not a medical procedure, and therefore should be allowed. There's a lot of places that won't let you in, Soup, if you have tattoos that could be visible. Gyms are very common. Onsen are very common. Spas. If I recall correctly, it's mostly just overreaction to the Yakuza. Yeah. Like, that's what would you say? There's a word that I want, and that's the on-paper justification, I guess. Okay, this run is going very poorly. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this run sucks. This run is going so badly. Oh, we are so fucked. I hate it. I hate it so much. I just wanted to have a fun greedier mode run. Why you gotta be a jerk? Oh fudge! Yeah. Yep. Also some stuff related to Okinawa, but that's different. So, I've gotta remember what that's called. Hajishi is one name for it, but there's another name for it. It's actually the song that my ex put out, that I put in chat the other stream, is related to that. And those rules are, I want to say, Meiji era, when they were incorporating more strongly Okinawa into, like, Amami had already been under those laws, because Amami had been part of Japan for longer, because of Satsuma. But then in Meiji, when they were like, okay, Japan is going to be not broken up into feuding states, and we're going to be like one unit, and Okinawa is going to be a part of that, and part of, like, naturalizing Okinawa, which basically here means erasing their culture, was laws that outlawed the traditional tattooing. I think the Ainu as well were affected by those kind of laws. RIP. Yeah, that was... I fucked that run up. That's totally on me. The mushroom was a really bad choice to start with. Like, I knew it was going to drop our damage, and I thought that the increase in DPS would help, but with that particular character, it's not really that big a deal to have a better DPS like that, because you're really wanting to have the big hit from the Bone Club. So that was on me. Like, I could have played the early side of that a lot better. Now, if we could get the, what the fuck is that item called? It's the one that Tainted Lazarus starts with. Flip, I think? Because Flip will give us double item pedestal items every 6 rooms, which is pretty decent, and I think is maybe worth giving up synth oil for. Like, in raw numbers, synth oil is probably better because the damage up, but I feel like getting double items might really push things over the edge for us. It'd be really good with angel rooms too. Think about the time a bunch of weirdos were like, you cannot like Japanese media and art because they did bad stuff to Okinawans, and I knew, and when told about the US having similar laws, the literal colonies we had and Romani people, they were like, that's different. I love weaponizing actual colonialism to be racist. Lamau. Oh, us is in Portugal. Okay. Weaponizing racism, or weaponizing colonialism to support racism. It's the blurst. We should just take damage and let this fly kill everything. I think we're gonna do that. Turns out all imperialist nations have similar laws. Who would have thought? Laws to destroy colonized people's cultures being common in imperial nations? I would have never guessed. That wasn't sarcasm directed at you, Alice, by the way. I mean, I would hope that's clear, but just to be clear about it, that's sarcasm directed at the asshole. God, I need this run to pop off quickly, because we've only got so much time. Because there are a few things I need to do after stream, so I can't really go over time too much. I really want to know more about Okinawa's situation as well. Like, I know a little bit about it, specifically like the Amami side of things from Honey Bunny, but I haven't really had a chance to read too much. There was a site that I had bookmarked on the old computer that is unfortunately lost to me at the moment, but it was a site run by Okinawan folks that was kind of talking about the history between Okinawa and Japan, and it was helpfully in English so I could actually follow it. Yes. I think it would be going a little bit far to call it like a colony, but definitely the US has a very outsized influence on how things are done there. Yeah. And it's not something that they get a lot of support from the mainland about. Like, a lot of people that I taught in Nova were basically like, yeah, it sucks, but, well, I guess they just gotta suck it up, you know, for Japan. They gotta take one for the team. And it's like, you know, it's pretty shitty of you. Oh, pills. Love that for us. Yes, this run potentially could be poppin'. We've got the makings of something pretty good here. As long as I don't play like a schmuck, which is not guaranteed in any way. Play like a shmup. I mean, I ought to, since it's like just 2 steps removed from that. Oh fuck. Okay. If I recall correctly, there's some pushback even in the mainlands towards it. Some of it's nationalism, but I've been told it's getting slightly bigger. It's possible. Like, I am very out of the loop on things, which is honestly kind of embarrassing considering that I have been living here for 20 years. But it is possible that things are shifting, and I would love to see that. There is a lot of like, oh god, that was shit. You will see a lot of like pro-Okinawan sentiment whenever someone in the US military does something fucked up. But I kind of feel like that's less really pro-Okinawa and more like I mean, nationalism? Yeah, honestly. Because when you hear about, like, Okinawans talking about some of the other serious issues that affect the region because of having those bases, and there's just very little support for them. Like, when they talk about the environmental impact of having, like, these bases there, and the fact that you got, like, these live fire ranges, and all this shit is just getting dumped. All, like, the wastewater stuff is just getting dumped, and they're like, yeah, this is a huge, giant problem for us, and it's destroying the coral reefs in the area. And people are like, yeah, that really sucks for you. And it's like, okay, well, are you gonna, like, help? And it's like, no. Good luck with it, basically. Related to the previous talk, which one? Because I feel like there's always at least like 3 or 4 different topics that we're talking about. The Raytheon thing. Oh, so we flew back to Raytheon. Love that for us. Let me kill this angel, and I should get Trent Reznor in to help me with this. Then I will give that. I will give your post the time that it deserves. Empty out? Okay. I used to see someone in another server, one that called itself leftist, that would openly talk about working in a U.S. military base in Okinawa. Again, like, one of those things that, like, I kind of feel like maybe you should just keep your mouth shut. Maybe that's not a thing that you want to share with everyone. I remember that there was a kid that hung out here, and doesn't anymore. Not that there was, like, didn't kick them out or anything, just kind of drifted away. And they were they were working in the base in Okinawa, and it was always kind of like, how do we address this? Well, how do I address this? Because it's something that I very strongly disagree with. Obviously, I've got very strong feelings on the matter, but there's also that feeling of like, I don't know what this kid's situation is, I don't know why they're in this job, and like, how strongly do I want to be on their case about it? And I don't feel like I ever really got a good answer to that. Military bases stuff is normalized even in leftist spaces. There. All right, I'm gonna have, let me clear out this room, and I'll be able to give that the attention that it deserves. Because if I try to split my attention right here, I do think that we're gonna eat a lot of shit. Darn it. God darn it! Hey, Skull, could you not? Alright. Also, that's another conversation for another time. US military stuff is normalized even in leftist spaces, in American leftist spaces, in a way that just weirds me out because we also have military bases here. That's 100% fair. It's weird and kind of gross, honestly. I wonder if, like... No, I totally got what you meant when you were talking about the military bases. I wonder if some of it isn't that military bases, like, in general, are just so normalized. Like, every state's got military bases. You probably know, like, either you grow up relatively in an area with one, or you know somebody who's worked at one. Like, they just seem not so bad because they're part of the landscape. Okay, but this angel's gotta fuck off, honestly. Angel, you are in our way. Alice and I are trying to have a conversation here. It's relatively serious. Of course it's a deal with the devil. Why would it not be? As much as I would love to take Mom's knife, I am going to take Mom's knife? This is such a mistake. It's like, I get saying support the troops, not the machine, and caring about veterans, but also it's still uncomfortable. I think that's 100% fair. And I think that for some, the whole support the troops and not the machine thing is kind of a way to avoid really talking about the machine as well. I don't know if this is going to help us, so we're going to take it. Also, last thing. So the Raytheon person also mentioned originally worked for Raytheon Japan branch. I didn't know, but am not at all shocked that Raytheon has a Japan branch. Like, now that you say it, it's like, oh yeah, of course they would. Why would they not? They would have branches everywhere if they could. Alright, so Mom's knife was probably a mistake. Or maybe less a mistake, but it just doesn't work with what we picked up. Like, Lacrophagy, I think would be better with just about anything that's not the knife. Because of how its mechanic works. Oh, I am eating so much shit. And maybe that's for the best, because we've only got like 5 minutes. Oh, fudge. Okay. God bless it. How's your brick supply at the moment? I mean, less healthy than when I worked for demolition, but I could probably lay my hands on some. Is there someone who needs bricking? I mean, there's always someone who needs bricking, but like, is there specifically someone who needs bricking that I could conceivably brick? And absolutely, Alice, like, just remind me, because I will forget. Well, as L7 tells us, bricks are heavy. I don't know. I just think that's kind of words to live by. Oh, fuck off everything. Oh, fuck off. Oh, god damn it. Fine. 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 Just spit spiders on me. I don't fucking care. Yeah. I kind of felt like we'd taken the knife with that particular run. It was like, yeah, this could be a mistake. And lo and behold, it turned out to be a mistake. Or perhaps it turned out to be a blessing in disguise, because we are pretty much done. I mean, for time. The clock on the wall says 3 o'clock. That's last call for alcohol. Shit. No more coins in the jukebox. No more rounds of pool. I can't remember. There was a whole spiel. There was a whole spiel that my bar manager used to do, and it was really good. Like, he could just roll it off, because he'd done it every fucking night at like 1:30 in the morning. I wish I remembered it. I should ask Jilly Beans. She might know. I can't believe Isaac is done forever. Yep, Isaac is canceled. Isaac did one too many iffy things, and there are a couple of things in Isaac that I do kind of wish I could be like, but Edmund, I really wish you had made different choices, but I'm waiting for eugenics. I mean, eugenics has been in the post for like 20 years at this point. It was a lovely stream. Soup, I always have a good time. Well, I usually have a good time with Isaac. I always have a lovely time with all y'all. But this was a particularly nice one. Eugenics is okay. That's hilarious though. Eugenics is like a random build your own cat simulator. Something like that. Can't quite remember it. It looks like a lot though. But it is something that like Edmund's been, I think, poking at since way back in the day. I think that's fair. I thought it was a good joke. I was definitely there for it. As far as Administrata, Thursday will be. I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking right now either Dead Cells or Going Under. I'm kind of on the fence. Friday will probably be LBP. I don't know that I have anything in particular I'm working on, but I kind of would like to noodle around a little bit with a potential hub for a Move Pack DLC dive like I did for the Metal Gear Solid pack. And maybe like tossing together a few ideas that might work with that like material deco set. I'd really like to do something that uses the brain crane and see if that actually, like if it functions without some of those logic pieces that we got with the move set. Because I've never tried it before, but I think that would be kind of interesting for like set design. Because I could, like with the Metal Gear one, and I was hitting the button and like the panels with the materials were like sliding down. But I was kind of thinking like, well, what if I could just like pull those panels out? That might be kind of neat. Oh no shit! Yo, soup. Thursday or Friday? Because I've got the calendar is right in front of me. It's the kind of calendar where the pages don't get thrown away at the end of the month because it's got like, it's on a spiral. So I can write this on the calendar and probably keep it. No shit, I love that. It's going on the calendar right now. I've got notes on folks' birthdays, but they're strewn across about 6,000 loose sheets of paper and like notebooks. So I'm trying to get them all in one place because otherwise I will not remember them. But that is lovely. I will be streaming on your birthday. You are not required to show up if you've got other stuff that's going on, because I know that you've got family, and yeah, but if we don't see you, then a very, very happy early birthday to you. I hope that this year sees you in health and kindness. I hope that it sees you in the love of those that you love. I hope that you have all the success that you are comfortable with, and maybe just a little bit more, because we always undersell ourselves, but not too much more, because success brings its own form of stress. Well, you're always welcome. You're absolutely always welcome. Y'all are. But I do need to put a ribbon on this, so I'm going to do that now. I will ask all of you, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in meat space. Please do be staying safe. Especially nowadays, it feels like it's just always getting weirder and slightly less safe, so, do keep an eye around you and your situation. Get yourself hydrated as much as your body needs. Try to get at least one meal in a day, even if it's trash, just to have something in your belly, but I hope that it's more than one meal, and I hope that it's not trash, but I've been there. If you got medications, try to get those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows for. But above all and overall, please to remember that you have value. You are important in and of yourself, regardless of how others feel about you, but you are valued by other folks. There's folks out there that are rooting for you, that want you to have your best life, that want you to be happy and safe and healthy. I'm one of those folks, but I am only one of those folks. There are many more. But that does it for us here at Disco About. So from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigasamnota, sayonara, see you and ciao.